What's going on, guys? It's a quick video on how to try merge a CP profile with the network. I'm back with another video. Just want you guys to keep in mind, this is educational purposes only. We got to be real careful on with these YouTube guidelines that we don't break any of the guidelines, because we're trying to keep everything safe and appropriate for internet purposes, and so we can keep the channel going and keep the channel growing. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So, how to try merge a CP profile. This video is for those who have functional CP information already. So if you don't have a functional CP, then this isn't the video for you. You need to go ahead and get you a functional CP first. Then you'll have these type of issues if you have this issue. A lot of the times, what people would want to do this for is, in regards to try merging, they usually want to change the address, or they're just try merging in general, because they created their CP's information, and once they created the information, they need that information to merge in with the credit bureaus so that they can actually have a functional profile. So some people have a functional profile already, and then they just want to change the information to basically change the address to something different, to use the address with some type of shipping or mailing or something like that, whatever they would want to do. So this is how you change the address on your CP. This is how you try merge. So once again, educational purposes only, you guys. And these are the 3 cards below that are the typical cards you can use to be able to try merge your information. So once you have information recorded on your notes, you want to go to these 3 websites: Barclay Card website, Target Red Card, and Drive Time. And then what you do on these sites, you want to go ahead and apply for these sites with your information. Make sure with your Target Red Card, you don't apply for the Target Red Card debit card. You want to apply for the Target Red Card credit card on the Target Red Card site, because if you apply for the debit card, that makes no sense. It's not going to merge you into any credit profile. So you apply for these sites with your information on your CP. This will merge the profile and the information together. So once you use the same information on all 3 of these sites, that will merge all the information together and give you the adequate application to each credit bureau, because the credit bureaus are different and different cards apply to different credit bureaus. So you want to make sure for sure that all of these cards create an inquiry on your credit profile for your CP so that it could actually merge the profile. So this process could be at the beginning stage of creating your profile and help your number merge with the information. You could be trying to change the address on your profile. This process requires you to use the new address on the websites to merge the profile with the new address. Seems obvious, but sometimes when people are dealing with these this new stuff like this, they just get confused and they'll do something that otherwise, if they were more comfortable with the information, they wouldn't make that type of mistake. But that's why I'm here to help you guys make the common sense decision and do it the right way. Things to look out for when try merging. So when applying for the 3 sites, make sure at the end of the application that you actually receive an email of your application. So if you don't receive an email, that is a telltale sign that you probably didn't get an inquiry. Sometimes you won't get an inquiry through these sites if they have multiple files in their database with your same information. And sometimes it can happen if you have a very common name. If you have a common name mixed with that address, it's plenty of ways that this can happen. So, and it does happen a lot. So if you don't actually receive an email, then your application may have not been actually an inquiry. In that case, you have not successfully try merged. The email will be a good way to tell if your application has been received. So keep that in mind and make sure that you have access to the email that you use on those applications. If you want to change your address or your profile, you just use all the same information except for address. So if you have an old address and you want to use a new address, you use the new address on the applications. All the other information will be the same, but you don't want to use the same old address, because obviously that would merge the old address and that would just be a waste of inquiries. Always keep a note of your new address and county of your address, because you'll possibly need it later for security purposes. Steps after applying, like I said before, is check your email. Check the email to make sure your information has been entered into the site and the site has denied your application, because your application will get denied. Don't expect to get approved for these applications. That's not what this is for. This is to merge the information, so you won't be approved. Check Credit Karma. Then you want to check your Credit Karma to see if you have 3 inquiries. If you don't have any inquiries, then the information did not properly merge onto the profile. If that happens, and it does happen sometimes, then you'll need to apply to different cards, similar cards. There are other cards that you can apply to that will try merge the information the same way. And then once the try merge is complete, you can verify the inquiries and the emails, and You just keep up with that information because it's not attached to your profile. I mean, because it's now attached to your profile, excuse me. So you want to keep that information somewhere safe so you know what's on your credit profile. And also Credit Karma, you can check your credit report, and it'll show you all the addresses that are associated with your report and all the information that is associated with your report. And that'll be something you need to keep up with because you'll have those questions later on, depending on what you do or don't do with your profile. So that's pretty much it, guys. For any questions on other places, you can try merge. Just contact us via Telegram. Sometimes those sites won't work. They won't give you an inquiry, or you'll get one TransUnion and no Equifax, or Equifax and no TransUnion. You can run into those issues, and if you do run into those issues, then give us a call, or give us a text or a message, and we'll help you out with that. But once again, thank you for watching. Lastly, if you need certain bureaus to match your information, you can message us about that, like a specific bureau that is not showing up for you or something like that. Kind of what I said before, but I know a lot of people have been running into that issue, so I wanted to go ahead and just make sure I got that clear on here. So that's pretty much it for the Tri-Merging, guys. The link below to contact the Telegram, it'll be in the description. And also, just give a video a like, comment, subscribe. And we're going to be dropping more free game for everybody, and just make sure that everybody be able to do what they need to do to win.